I am Eric with Muathe.com. Greetings, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. So this is going to be the third video in about 3 days or so discussing LVS, and this is for September 16th. And yet another educational video because the stock is giving us ample examples from a visual perspective. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the concept of primary trend lines. So in this educational video, we're going to take a look at primary trend lines. Now, there's always the need and the use of trend lines. For example, as an example, we can see a trend line here, and we see that the market moved above it. This is just an example in price, but this is not a primary trend line because it connects to highs that are not all-time highs or all-time lows. As an example, this highs intraday, or this monthly closing high, was a major high at the time in 2008, and so any trend line coming from that monthly close or intraday highs, for example, this trend line here, is a primary trend line. Why? Because it connects to major highs. Obviously, primary trend lines are of significance because they are more important. Oh, and by the way, as a side note, we can draw other trend lines. For example, a trend line here, trend line here. All of these are primary trend lines because they are connected to, here. They are important again because they are connected to these all-time highs. And even this here is a primary trend line because it comes from this monthly closing high from 08, and we can see that we tagged it here most recently in early 2021, and now we are pulling back. Now, let's go to the reason for this video. If you take this monthly closing low in early 09, we see that there is a trend line if we connect it as such. And I'm connecting this to the recent monthly closing low right there. The point I'm trying to make here is this is a primary trend line, and we seem to be breaking it. So this primary trend line break can lead to a substantial price plunge, unless prices can move back and hold support back above the primary trend line. Remember, primary trend lines are significant. Primary trend lines are also very applicable when it comes to the RSI. Whoopsie. So if we take this lows again from 09, early 09, we can generate a trend line, and we can see as of this instant, this moment, this period, this now, there seems to be a fresh break of this major multi-year trend line, unless we can hold back above the line on a month-to-month basis for support. As a service to you, I'm going to provide some educational videos that expound on this concept of primary trend line, which is my own researched method over the years. And so it is. I am Eric Muathe, and I leave you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. Hence, go forth rejoicing in the power and in the peace of the one prime creator. Adonai, my friends. Adonai.